Hello guys, welcome to another REnerdytalks video, and in this video I've got a very interesting topic for you. Back in March of this year, two major things happened with me. One, I finally bought my ps5 that I was planning to get obviously back in 2020, but with scalpers back then I wasn't able to get one. Then couldn't afford one because I didn't have a good job with decent hours. But and then finally able to get one this year. And second thing happened back in March was the Nintendo Switch 2 Direct that happened, which back then I was very excited for until I see the short price of the games. Yeah, for a physical copy for something like Mario Kart 2, Mario Kart World, sorry. Yeah, it's about 75 quid, which, to be perfectly honest, seems very expensive for a Mario Kart game. Anyway, after I found out about the price, I've had a thought. How many would use pre-owned PS5 games Scalpel buy for £75? So that's over the past couple of months, I've been buying cheap PS5 games to see how many I can buy. Let's get the first one out of the way. The first one I already shown you guys. It's a 2-point camper to roll into this game. Yep. Like I say, if you've been a fan of mine for a while, you know I already bought this game. I've made a video about it back. I think got to be late March, so early April. Me unboxing this. Yeah, like I say, not a bad little game, isn't it? And how much this one cost me? About £10. If you want me to talk about this game for a few minutes, watch my other video about it, because I've got more games I want to talk about in this video, like AEW Forever. Yeah, like I say, you can see the price up there. I only paid about £6 for this one. Yeah, I'm sort of surprised sorry. Yeah, sort of surprised that this game it was this cheap. Like, I remember there was obviously lot of hype around this game. Obviously, if you're not interested, this is the first AEW wrestling game, and so far the only one that came out at the moment. Yeah, I think one of the biggest thing people got hyped about was because this was made by Ukes, which was obviously Ukes and THQ, what was obviously the two guys that made like the older WWE games. I think they stopped obviously I want to say about 2013. I think 2013 was the last WWE game they made before obviously they went to tier 2K games, make the 2K WWE games. So obviously a lot of hype around this game. But yeah, I think after it came out, it's just people were sort of disappointed about this. Obviously, I think they was kind of hoping for a game like Here Comes the Pain, the SmackDown Here Comes the game, paying game. People are hoping that, but this is I won't say more like No Mercy, which different. It's a game I played before when I was younger. I think it was one of the N64 games my brother had. Yeah, again, very good game. Very played it for a couple of hours, obviously past 3 months. Yes, I think it's quite a good like general wrestling game. But yeah, obviously some people are disappointed about it. Again, £6, so between two about £16 so far. The next game is probably I think the most expensive game I've got. Yeah, it's the most expensive one I got. Persona 3 Reloaded. Yeah, yeah. Obviously, I this Persona 3 might have been. No, actually, I was about to say Persona 3 was the first Persona game I played, but I was wrong. No, I think I might have got Persona 4 first, then went back, bought the Persona 3 FCS, I think FCS version, basically the Persona 5 Royal version of Persona 3. I mean, this game, obviously, you can see there, £28. Yeah, I could say it's obviously quite good. Persona's quite a popular game, and obviously we made Persona 3 using the same sort of mechanics of Persona 5. Yeah, I could say, after for what I played with it, I think again I don't think I played that played too far into it. But just a bit, to be fair, I think I only played the first couple of hours of it so far. But what I played so far is quite good. Yeah, I think the only disappointing about this game is the fact that the episode Argus is not what didn't game with the game, and that's you have to pay like an extra £10 to play this. It's obviously I'm quite disappointed by, mainly because, like I said before, I bought the Persona 3 FCES version for the PlayStation 2, and that came with the Persona the Argus episode with that version. So why they decided to not release that with this version free, that seems really silly to me. I mean, I don't want to be honest. People to go, grr, and Atlas have been greened in there, grr. But yeah, that's probably the only disappointment I have with that Persona 3 Reloaded. If that the episode Argus didn't come with the game, which I know I had to look at the Steam reviews of episode Argus, and people were not happy about that. That is pretty much a more battle focused portion of the game. So, and obviously, many Persona fans play it for the story. Yeah, like I say, obviously that's £28. So altogether, that's so far is that £44 so far. They're £44. So yeah, okay. The next thing I want to talk to people about the WWE 2K games. Before, yeah, I bought another the 2K, one of the older 2K games. Obviously, you can see here, I bought this for £10 from CX. Yeah, like I said, I think I bought this. Obviously, one of the first games I bought of it. Obviously, for a tenner. I couldn't complain. Yeah, it's very similar to the AEW game. It's wrestling. If you're into wrestling, into games, you probably go buy this and play this. Obviously, yeah, I'm not someone who buys. So I thought someone. I heard the door close for a second there. I thought someone came in. Yeah, it's just another good game. If so, so far that's £54 for all four of the games. And the last game I'll go talk about, Resident Evil 4 remake. Yeah, I mean, I could say this obviously a big part of my high school life. This came out, I think I was 13 when this original game came out. So obviously I bought it, played a lot of it, never finished it. Yeah, I think like the original disc I had got scratched. Oops, so I shook you about a little bit there. Yeah, it was a game I had the disc scratched, so I couldn't actually finish it. So I think I might have chucked it or lent it to a friend. And yeah, like I say I think I know I bought it again a couple of years later. Never sat down and actually replayed it. So yeah, like I say, obviously, yeah, obviously when they've been remaking all the the main Resident Evil games. Let's say after they made obviously remakes of the first three, I didn't think they'll actually do Resident Evil 4 because, like I say, they pretty much every console came out since this release. I think they pretty much ported Resident Evil 4 to those consoles. So yeah, I didn't think they'll remake this one, but there they go. They did remake it and released it. As you can see there, £22. Not a bad price for it. I mean, let's face it, if you like me, played the first Wizard game, want an excuse to play it again, you can get this game. Yeah, I think that's it. Right, so all of them I've got for about £76. Granted, a pound more than what a Kart World costs, but honestly, if you could tell me back in March, you can either buy Mario Kart World for 75 or these 5 games for 76, I would probably pick these 5 over Mario Kart World, to be fair. It's quite I think people have enjoyed the game, but yeah, I'm not paying £75 for one game where I can buy multiple games for the same price. Yeah, I think that's it. Give me a thumbs up if you like this video and made it this far. If you can subscribe, that helps push these channels out, of these videos out. And yeah, like I say, if you want to watch another video, I've got more videos on the channel. Ta-ta for now.